All right, ready to dive in. Today, we're going deep on health and well-being.
Yeah.
But get this, our main source is actually a document for Year 5 students.
Yeah, you heard that right.
We're going to see what kind of fresh perspective we can get from something that seems pretty simple on the surface. What do you think? Could be interesting to see what they're teaching kids these days.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's fascinating how much emphasis this document puts on the individual's role in their own health. It's a good reminder for all of us, really.
You know, it's so true. As adults, we often forget about that. We get so caught up in everything else that we kind of lose sight of that basic agency we have over our own well-being. It's like they're handing us the keys from a young age and saying, here you go, take charge. And actually, they even use that exact phrase, taking charge of your health.
I love that.
I mean, it really struck me, as we get older, it's easy to start relying more on doctors or the healthcare system. But this document kind of flips the script a bit.
It does, doesn't it? It shifts the focus from just relying on external systems to understanding the role we play in shaping our own health. And I think that early emphasis on individual responsibility is so crucial for establishing lifelong healthy habits.
Habits. That's a good segue. I noticed the document talks a lot about setting goals and achieving them step by step. They even threw in that classic line, if at first you don't succeed, try and try again. You think there's something to that for adults too? Or is that a bit too simplistic?
No, I think it's spot on. It might sound cliche, but that whole try again spirit is really about building resilience. And resilience is, well, it's not just about bouncing back from setbacks, It's about recognizing them as just part of the journey towards any goal, health-related or otherwise.
It's almost like reframing failure as a learning opportunity, isn't it? That actually leads perfectly into the next point I wanted to bring up. The document emphasizes how connected mental and physical health are, something that we as adults often forget. It even suggests things like yoga and relaxation techniques, even as basic as reading a book or taking a bath.
It's funny how we tend to complicate things, right?
Right.
But that's a great point you bring up. It's something a lot of adult health practices miss, this interconnectedness. Stress can manifest physically, and physical health issues can impact mental well-being.
It's all connected. This document, simple as it is, presents a very holistic view. I think we could all benefit from remembering that.
For sure.
It actually made me think, how often do adults even think about basic relaxation? We're always on the go, But the document also touches on another aspect of mental well-being, understanding feelings. And it emphasizes that it's normal to experience a range of emotions, even the uncomfortable ones.
Absolutely. It's interesting how they frame it for young learners. It's all about recognizing and acknowledging feelings instead of suppressing them.
That's important.
It really is. Learning to manage those feelings, particularly the uncomfortable ones like failure, is essential for emotional intelligence and our overall well-being.
It's a reminder that emotional intelligence isn't just about being happy all the time. It's about navigating the full spectrum of human emotions.
Couldn't agree more.
Now, let's move on to the cornerstones of health that we all know, sleep and nutrition. The document reminds us to establish good sleeping habits and aim for a balanced diet with all the food groups.
Yep, the basics.
They might seem basic, but they're absolutely foundational. I mean, think about it. Sleep deprivation affects everything: our mood, our cognitive function, our physical health. And a balanced diet provides the essential nutrients our bodies need.
Exactly.
It's funny because I'm definitely guilty of late night scrolling, not the best sleep hygiene,
No.
right? I was curious, does the document offer any specific tips for breaking bad habits or making healthier choices?
Well, not really specific tips. It focuses more on establishing positive routines and understanding the benefits. Like for sleep, it encourages creating a relaxing bedtime routine, reading a book, taking a bath.
Oh, so it ties back to that mind-body connection.
It does. And as for food, it emphasizes enjoying a variety of foods from all food groups without labeling anything as good or bad.
It's refreshing how they approach these topics in a way that encourages healthy habits without creating anxiety around food.
Yeah, it's a good approach.
And speaking of avoiding anxieties, the document also touches on sun safety, something we often overlook as adults. It encourages protecting our skin from UV rays, a simple yet crucial step for long-term health.
Absolutely. And it also touches on the importance of seeking help when needed. It uses Childline as an example, but that message applies to all of us. Recognizing when we need support, whether for our physical or mental health, is so crucial.
So as we resurface from this deep dive into a Year 5 health document, what have we learned?
Well, I think it's clear these simple principles, taking charge of our health, building resilience, understanding the mind-body connection, recognizing our emotions, and focusing on the fundamentals are really the building blocks of a healthy lifestyle at any age.
It's a good reminder that these principles aren't just for kids. They're for everyone, timeless and universal.
I like that. Timeless and universal.
As we wrap up, here's a final thought for you. What's one small, achievable step you can take today to enhance your well-being? Maybe it's incorporating a 5-minute relaxation technique into your day, trying a new healthy recipe, or just taking a moment to reflect on how you're feeling. Remember, small changes, consistently applied, can lead to big positive impacts over time.
I think that's a great place to leave it. Small steps, big impact.
Until next time, happy diving, everyone.
Let's see you on the next deep dive.